Hello people and welcome to my channel. I'm Gabriele and I'm very happy to announce that today, the 1st of December, the developers of the Isle added the update 2 to Evrima, update 2 Blood. It came in with Evrima patch log 061518 and they added some pretty cool stuff. Some of them we knew already, and plus the surprise that we didn't know of. But some of you guessed it right. Basically, the Carnotaurus, the Xylophodon, which is an adult straight away, and later on they will add the juvenile class, basically. They have added the Stegosaurus. The Carnotaurus also will have a charge ability. Basically, if you press the right mouse button, it can immediately kill smaller creatures, knock them down, and can stagger bigger creatures. So it's a pretty cool technique of the Carnotaurus. The Xylophodon can spit, can high jump, always with the high jump holding space on your keyboard. The Stegosaurus can impale with its tail. Just press the right mouse button and the Stegosaurus tail can impale your enemy. Boom! Pretty gore. Now, it's been added the bleeding system. Wallow temporarily. Wallow, you have to wallow in mud to clot your wounds. Otherwise, they won't stop, making you lose more life. So if you are bleeding, just wallow in mud. If you roll in mud, your bleeding will stop temporarily. Now, I don't know if they fixed the mud glitch, but if they did, then you have to wallow, you have to roll in mud once, twice, 3 times, as many times as it is requested for you not to lose blood. If you completely lose blood, your character will die. Now, they've added the day and night cycle, and for the functionality of the night vision and day and night cycle will be added on update 6, as they are stating here, with night terrors. If you are hosting a server, they've added extra administration functionality like player bans. You can change statistics of your players like hunger, thirst, blade growth. Server logging to know what happened in your server, spectator camera if you want to check a particular player. You can change day and night, mail system, and various teleports. Pretty cool stuff. Added flesh chunks on corpse. Press G on a corpse larger than your character to pull out a flesh chunk, do it later, or give to another player. Oh, that is cool. I thought that it was like in a Legacy. You basically eat your carcass and it gets smaller. It gets like a big flesh chunk with ribs. But no, instead, no. You basically bite on a larger corpse and you tear off a flesh chunk. Pretty cool. Added crowd control mechanics. Knock smaller opponents over or stagger larger ones. I think the tail whip of the Tenonto can now knock down smaller opponents. So if you are attacked by a Nuta and you are a Tenonto, you basically slam your tail against the Uta and the Uta will be knocked down. I don't know for how long, but it's a big win for the Tenonto. Now, added visual indication of the vomit debuff. That's cool. As some of you know, if you are vomiting because you have overeaten, your statistics will go down, will get lower and lower. Now, these statistics will appear on the screen. Then added additional information to the server selection. Oh, that's pretty cool, like player count, ping, etc. Added the initial pass for foliage interaction. Basically, if you are passing through a bush, you see that the bush opens. That's my guess. I haven't played it yet. It's downloading my Evrima at the moment. added extra female skins, well, added female skins that will play a bigger role later on when they add the nesting and the sexual dimorphism. In update 7, they will add the nesting mechanic. So the female skins are the surprise, I guess, because on Trello there was something hidden and it was female skins. Female skins, definitely it is the surprise. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I can't wait to play it. And added new ambient sounds to the map. Oh, in my opinion, it was already thriving with sounds, but the more the better. They made quite a few enhancements, as you can read. You can read all of these in the Isle webpage. I'm leaving the link below in my channel below, in the description below, basically. Just read it in case you're curious. They've added support for gamepad controllers and rebinding. This is pretty cool because if you're a player that uses a gamepad, you need this. Pretty cool. Increased AI spawn rate. Improved Driosaurus AI. If you have already played Evrima, you know that some Driosaurus AI, they just stay still in the middle of the field without moving. Some others will just run away in a straight line. Others will just bite at you only. They've added more variety to this AI. Good, very good. Then they've added many extra things, replaced old mod sounds, for example, and adjusted the grounding system. Friendly call with 2 to accept a group invite, threaten with 3 to reject them. Basically, if you are creating a group, you have to friendly call with 2 to accept a group invite. If you want a friend to join your group, and the 2 of you use the friendly call 2-2, one has to use the 2 button to invite you, and the other one has to use the 2 button to accept it. Now, if you're using the 2 button to invite a player to join your group, and the other player use the 3 button to threaten you, this player will automatically decline your invitation without the need of pressing F2. So pretty cool stuff about it. Now, adjust the chat so that channels separate messages. Good. Global shows all chat, including group and local, while group only shows group and local only shows local. So in global, you see everything if you're staying in global. Well, you see everything in global, basically. Nothing else. They've done some balance work based on their point of views and of the point of views of the players playing Evrima at the moment. For example, they increase the scent range of Tenontosaurus, increase the severity of locked damage. Locked damage, I think, is when the Utahraptor is jumping on you, is using pounce on you, you are locked. And every time that he bites you, once you have been pounced, this damage is increased from before. Now, adjusted pack scent values for all the dinosaurs. If you are in a pack, you don't you don't smell the same as one player, basically. Now, some balance. Set Carnotaurus group limits to 3. I think that if you are 2 players and you want the player A and player B can invite player C as Carnotaurus in their group, but they are already 3. If they want to invite player D in their group, they just cannot. I think it's kind of automatic. I'm gonna test it later. Very nice. Now, reduced group limit for Dryosaurus from 15 to 10. Well, I haven't seen many players playing Dryosaurus, so in my opinion it's kind of a meh. Set Ipsilophodon group limit to 10. Ipsi is gonna be very tiny, so Set stegosaurus group limit to 4. Oh, with this statement, you are saying that Carnotaurus is going to be stronger than Stegosaurus. Will it be? I'm going to check that out and let you know that later. So, if you are 4 Stegosaurus in a group, you just cannot invite a 5th. It will just, the game will not allow you to invite a 5th. That is my understanding. Reduced group limit for Tenontosaurus from 8 to 6. Alright. Adjusted damage values for pounds. Have they raised it or have they lowered it because of this increased severity of lock damage? We'll know it later. Now, added bleed to all of the Utahraptor's attacks and to the claw kick attacks for the Tenontosaurus. Nice. Adjusted Tenontosaurus claw attack speed. I hope it's gonna be faster, to be honest. Adjusted damage values for Tenontosaurus tail slam and rear kick. Now, Tenontosaurus tail slam, as they have written down in Discord, is gonna have a knockdown effect on smaller creatures. So if the Tenonto is slamming its tail against a Utahraptor, the Utahraptor will be knocked down. For how long? I don't know. I'm gonna test it though. Now, they have revamped the controls menu in settings, allowed multiple pouncers if the target creature is large enough. Oh, I can already see a Stegosaurus with 4 raptors on him, on her. That's gonna be pretty cool. Decrease delay time between Tenontosaurus attacks significantly. Well, decrease delay time between, so basically they've reduced the cooldown. Tenonto is gonna be more powerful because I think in the last update they nerfed it, the Tenonto a lot, and well, many players just stopped playing Tenonto. Made full damage weight based. Oh, that's pretty cool. So if you're like a Stego falling from 2 meters, you're gonna get much more damage than a small Uta falling from 2 meters. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Oh yeah. Increased acceleration for walking, trotting across the board. If an animal wants to move, it moves. Sprint acceleration depends on species size. Oh, nice. Then they did a lot of bug fixes, just a lot. And they are trying to fix some known issues. Some of them is map tiles still cause stutters when crossing them. Many players have experienced this. You basically walk in the map in the middle of a field and you get stuck, or you have just to change your heading because there is something in the middle, and sometimes you just get stuck and you can't move. I personally have died of starvation twice because I got stuck in a point in the field. It's really annoying, but it's what we get for now. Now, players can pick up a corpse at the same time as another player. I didn't know about that. Well, the most known issue of them all, I think, is that you get server crashing. A lot of server crashing. Every time you get close to another player, the server just crashes. And it happens a lot. They know about it and they are working on it. So, people, all in all, if you liked this brief video, please share my channel, like this one, and subscribe. Thank you so much and see you on another one. Bye bye.